All right, now to a Team 10 investigation. Thousands of San Diegans are actually breaking the law and getting away with it by not doing their civic duty to serve as jurors.
Investigator Allison Ash joins us. And Allison, why are these people deciding to take their chances?
Well, let's be clear here. You can be prosecuted for not showing up for jury duty. Does it happen? Almost never. We wanted to know why the court even bothers sending out this notice, since it clearly says people who fail to appear can be charged with contempt of court, fined, or both.
Good. Nobody has an excuse.
Something we're required to do, so I do it.
It is a hassle.
Getting a jury duty summons is about as welcome as an audit notice from the IRS. But people like Meenakshi Chakravarty understand why they have to do it.
It's actually a wonderful thing that we have this process in which you have a jury of your peers.
Not every peer wants to be part of the process. Team 10 asked to see the numbers. 820,000 people in San Diego County get a jury summons each year. 230,000 of them either have a valid excuse or just toss the jury summons in the trash. That's 28%, nearly 1 out of every 3 potential jurors who don't serve.
I think there ought to be some repercussions.
You can be found in contempt of court according to the bold print on your summons. That could mean going to jail or paying a fine.
We do reserve that right. It's one that I think here in San Diego County we would have to really be in an acute problem in order to do that.
Jury Commissioner Michael Roddy's definition of acute is not having enough people to fill these chairs. The last time that happened was in 2001. The court did a study to find out why and discovered all but about 4% of potential jurors either forgot or had a valid excuse. Nothing happened to the 4%, who Roddy says probably moved away from San Diego County, were serving overseas in the military, or died.
Well, I think that ought to be penalized for not showing up, because if I didn't show up, I'll be penalized.
Roddy says the problem is punishing people could have a ripple effect in the courtroom.
That leaves a negative impression not only of the system, but of the people who run the system. And you know, are you really going to be a good juror if you've been forced to come in?
That's one way to look at it, but some of those who do answer the call to jury duty say some form of punishment for no-shows should be an option.
There should be some sanctions against people who just blatantly ignore it.
I'd be okay with them actually giving a ticket once in a while.
Now, some people claim that if you keep ignoring jury duty summonses, eventually they'll just stop coming. Roddy tells me that is not true. It's all done on a random draw system, and eventually, odds are, you're going to get called.
I get called all the time. I'm going at the end of this month. All right, so 28% no-shows. That seems awfully high. How do we compare with other counties?
Well, they're higher and lower. The average is 20% all across the state, so we're just above average. One study showed Ventura County had 45% of its jury summons ignored. LA County's actually started punishing jury duty scofflaws by, sending them out, sending a bailiff out, bringing them in, and
Making
they have
them
to
an
face a
example.
judge.
Yeah.
Right.
I can understand the backlog that would create too, though. Just
It's
adding to the issue.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, all right. Thank you,
Thanks,
Allison.
Allison.